A sacred forest for the Digo people, where every tree is inhabited by a spirit, close to the best beach in Kenya, where colobus monkeys live in harmony with humans.
Wow, this tree has a lot of good energy.
So they use the trees for erection.
Wow, this is so cool.
Welcome to Kaya Kinondo Sacred Forest.
So now we are entering the sacred forest and we need to cover our legs. They are doing it for us. And we are going to be accompanied by the guide because this is a sacred place and we cannot enter alone. Asante.
Mama yetu namwacha. Sasa mama wakija wageni wengine.
Let's go. Wow. Entrance to the forest. And it looks pretty promising.
Wow. Millipedes are. They're enjoying now.
The sun is up.
They make happy. Millipede.
So what is this? What is this?
First, do you think what is this?
This? What is this? I don't know. Is it? Yes, a rock.
Rocks from the sea, right?
From the sea. These are corals reef.
Coral reefs, yeah.
Whereby these corals reef, it shows that there was Indian oceans before.
So
Ocean was here before.
ah, wow, amazing.
But today, ocean has been gone there, just 100 meters from the forest. We are very close to beach or to ocean. Our forest has more than 30 hectares in size, but we call the forest is rich in biodiversity. Because in this forest we conserved 187 species of trees, which are different types of medicinal trees. Also in the forest we conserved mammals. Those are like wild pigs or bush pigs. We have vervet monkeys, sykes monkeys, black and white colobus monkeys. We have baboons, zenja elephant shrews, dicky dicks, Sunni antelopes, bush duckers, bush babies, butterflies, birds. So we have so many of them in the forest. That's why we call the forest is rich in biodiversity.
Amazing.
Now we have small structure. We call this structure or building in our local language or name. We call it is nyumba ya mwanamlungu. Nyumba ya mwanamlungu. But we call the structure is spiritual hut or a house of small god.
The house of small god.
Yeah. So as I said that we still use the forest for the rituals. If our elders, they need to enter in the forest to do their rituals,
Yeah.
they'll have to pass through here to ask permissions to their spirits.
So they go here and meditate inside here, asking permission.
Asking permissions here.
Wow.
Asking permissions is sure that we have our traditional calendar. But it runs different with the English calendar.
Yeah.
English calendar, there is 7 days a week, which is Monday to Sunday, that is recognized around the world. But our traditional calendar has only 4 days a week. These 4 days a week, 3 days is allocated as working days. 1 day, we call it Chipalata Day, is regarded as holiday. No one is allowed to enter in this forest on Chipalata Day to do prayers and sacrifices.
Wow.
Here we have these trees.
Yep.
We call these trees lihana trees.
Lihana.
Yeah. Lihana in the forest, they act like a wire, they act like a cable. If you enter in the forest, you'll find lianas are coming from one tree.
Liana.
Like Tarzan.
Like
This is
I was
Tarzan.
using them to go from one to another. This is very beautiful.
was here.
So special.
In the forest, there is a lot of firewood. A lot of firewood, but no one is allowed to collect them out. Any outsider who will collect firewood from the forest Whatever he's going to cook at his home, fire will raise until it will burn his house.
Because it's the sacred forest.
Yeah. In our culture, we cook using firewood, but not from the sacred forest.
Yeah.
This
So much here.
in the forest, there is a lot of corals. Our forest is known as its coral rug forest.
Coral rug.
Yeah, coral rug forest.
Okay.
And amazing is, most trees in this forest grow on top of the corals. Like all those big trees are just on top of the corals, which is very amazing. So instead of the roots to go this, but how will it go? There is corals. That's why roots decide to be widespread. Get much support of that.
Yeah, maybe it's a picture is nice here.
So here's like there is conflicts, fighting between roots and corals. Roots need to go this, but corals are rejecting. Very crazy.
Yeah. Wow, this tree. So beautiful.
In the forest, we have beautiful trees. We have big trees or old trees. We call this tree in our local name Munguonguo. Munguonguo. Local name. But we call the tree in Latin Antherias
Antherias.
toxcaria. Antherias toxcaria.
Antherias toxcaria.
This tree was used by our ancestors long time ago as they lived in the forest.
Yeah.
That time there was no cottons for them to make their clothes. So they used to make their clothes from the bark of the trees.
So beautiful.
Do you think what is sound cool? Like this tree is also right on top of the coral. Yeah.
Wow. It's magical.
And in our traditional, we believe everything in the kayas or in the sacred forest like this one has spirits inside. Which I mean, all trees in this forest has spirits inside. So any outsider who come to damage any tree in the forest or who come to cut any tree in this forest, he will anger spirits of the forest and something unpleasant could happen to him responsible. So although our forest has been protected by the government, has been protected by the UNESCO, but this forest is still protecting itself in terms of spirits, because outside, no fence, but people, they respect the forest. This tree is just the same with the tree which was used to make clothes, but you prefer the tree here to be hug trees. In terms of hunting, before the forest was very big, so they used to hunt until a time they need to relax. Means of relaxing themselves was different with today. Today, if someone needs to relax, he find cooling place, he sit down, he drinks, he's going to relax. But former time, our ancestors, whenever they wanted to relax, they find the trees and hug the trees. So we believe in our cultural that if you hug the tree, you gain powerful or energy from the tree. Apart from our cultural that we gain powerful and energy, remember I said all trees in the forest has spirits inside. So if you hug any tree in this forest, you have time to make your wish. Because if you make your wish, it's like you communicate with the spirits of the forest and your wish might be granted. Let me show you how to hug and make the wish or gaining powerful.
Wow, this tree has a lot of good energy, you feel it. Also you can put it in the back, The energy is strong. I feel
Really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely true.
You know, I like go hugging trees also in other places.
Really?
Yeah, because you feel energy, but this tree, you feel it. It's a sacred forest. The energy is very strong here. Wow. Amazing. How old is this tree?
This tree is also old, more than 600 years.
More than 600 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to leave. Maybe I hug it later again when we go out.
Wow.
Wow. The energy in this forest is super strong. Wow, this tree here is amazing as well.
We call this tree killer tree.
Killer.
Yeah. Or
It's a parasite, eh?
yeah. Or strangling fig. Parasitic tree. Behavior of this tree is to find originals, to attack, to strangle, to kill. To attack, to strangle, to kill. It started here, it goes all over up there. Attack the original, strangle the original, finally it will kill the tree. So there is two different trees there. One has been attacked, the center one. After the tree will die at the center will just remain as a hollow, as an empty space. For a while, then also this tree will fall down as well, because it will lack to get nutrients from the original. Also, you can call this tree climber tree. Climber. It climbed to top to get direct sunlight. So as it will do a process of climbing, it will also do a process of strangling and killing.
Yep.
So this tree, it can't survive on its own. It has to attack a tree so that it can support going to top. As we got killer tree in the forest like this one, or parasitic tree like this one, maybe I can ask question concerning the tree, like, what about if someone told you to conserve a forest, and in the forest which you have been told to conserve, there is killer trees in it like this one? How will you going to conserve the forest from the killer trees?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because you don't want to interfere with the forest,
When
right?
someone asks you such questions, just apply ecosystem.
Yeah,
In ecosystem, we just balance the nature.
the nature.
Yeah, in ecosystem, we just let nature to take its course, because nature knows how to balance itself.
So we do nothing.
So we do nothing.
You do nothing.
Here we have another structure. This building is a sample of our ancestors' houses. I mean, long time ago, our ancestors, as they lived in the forest, their houses was like this one, circle, and full suit of grass from bottom to top, which is different with the today's houses in our villages today.
You feel the peace of the sacredness of the space.
Yes.
Ah, liana tree, a small one.
Here we have this tree. We call this tree Mkota Uongo. Mkota Uongo. That is local name. Whereby we call the tree Grevea eglinge in Latin. Grevea eglinge. As I said that in the forest we have 187 species of trees. Some species are very rare to see. Very rare. And some species are endemic, are only found in the forest. Like this tree is endemic tree, is only found in this forest.
Only in Kaya Kinondo.
Yeah, only
Wow.
in Kaya Kinondo.
Wow.
And this tree is very good medicinal tree.
So which kind of illness this tree cures?
We use this tree to treat someone who has flu fever. It's the same as this tree.
This is for the flu fever.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Flu fever.
So how do you cook? Do you boil the leaves, or how do you
No.
prepare if people
We
have flu?
just find the tree, we take leaves of the tree, we crush them very strong, we sniff deep. Also, we use this tree for headache.
Also for headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We take the leaves, we crush them very strong, we sniff deep, it will just go to the head. So in our village, if someone is in the situations, apart from going to the dentist, we can just find the tree, we can do the process, you can treat on your own,
Yeah.
so you can save your time and money.
Yep. Wow.
Because this tree is very good medicinal for mouth problems. These fruits are coming from this tree.
Ah, wow.
We call these fruits kunguma, local kunguma. The tree, we call the tree mkunguma. Latin name, we call the tree Sorondea madagascariensis. Sorondea madagascariensis.
Because it comes from Madagascar also?
Yeah, exactly. These fruits are edible for both human beings, monkeys, squirrels, birds. They can eat fruits from the trees. Although it's coming from the ground, we can't eat, we can't taste, but you can just smell. Just smell.
But it's poisonous if
No.
you eat it, or
It's eatable. You
it's
can eat,
eatable?
yeah.
Ah, the smell is amazing.
Yeah, very
Ndio
nice.
inanukia kama embe.
Kama embe, like mango.
Kama
So
embe mkunguma unafahamu eh?
it's very sweet. Okay, so this is Viagra tree, which was used by our ancestors long time ago. They chop bark of the tree or taking roots of the tree, boiling and drinking.
Yeah.
So they use the trees for erection. Because our ancestors, they were practicing polygamy. Also, they used a Viagra tree to help someone who is blood is not circulating well. So it was used in blood pressure.
Yeah.
Also, our ancestors, they used Viagra tree to help ladies.
Yeah.
Because sometimes ladies can have menstruation period.
Yeah.
And some ladies, their menstruation period, it comes with very high pressure. Nature hammock or nature swing. Woo. Very relaxing. You might even sleep here.
It's amazing. So the natural swim, this is very old liana. Let's see, let's try it. Wow, this is so cool. It's like a hamrod. It's amazing. It's just hanging from there and from here. I want to stay here forever. The energy in this place is so special.
They planted this tree in the forest just to add flavors to their sauce or stews, or to add the flavors to the meals. So they use the tamarind trees for spice. Today there is tamarind juice. Have you heard about tamarind juice?
Yeah.
Have you taste?
I love it.
How is taste?
It's very nice.
Very nice.
I tried in Tanzania.
The taste is what is the taste of tamarind?
It's in between bitter and sweet. It's bitter
good.
sweet.
I wanted that.
Yeah.
Sweet and Natural, there is two ways of tamarind juice.
Yeah.
Natural or pure is very sour. Then we have artificial.
That they add a bit of sugar to make it sweet, yeah.
Yeah. You can use tamarind juice which is sour and sweet for refreshment as well.
Yep.
And you can use tamarind juice which is only sour as medicinal.
Yep.
Maybe you ate something, then after eating you feel like your stomach is not good. Like, tamarind juice can be medicinal.
Yeah, it feels very nice.
Yeah.
I tried it in Tanzania.
Also,
amazing.
Tamarind juice which is only sour is good in your body because it reduces fats from your body. So it makes someone to be slim. Today, nobody living in the forest, and this place is still open. It's because our community members, they still use the area. Yes, here will be traditional dance. We have our traditional dance. We call it Kayamba. You heard about Kayamba? How it look like?
I've heard it, but I've never seen any part of the Kayamba
the
dance.
instrument is just like this way, size. If you shake it,
that one with like sand inside, you know.
there is seeds. Practicing, you know how to.
You need a bit of practice.
You need to practice.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yes, now I
So
know.
we dance until our elders will stop the dance. Until they will say, oh, we have to stop the dance. I hope every one of us is happy or is enjoyed. Now we need to make prayers. Once they'll stop the dance, they'll separate the peoples. They'll allow men like us to relax after dancing. They'll allow ladies to start collecting firewood in the forest after dancing. And once ladies will collect firewood in the forest, elders will heading this way. Let's move to here. This is the direction of sacred place which we are not allowed to visit, and photographing the place.
So from
But
there,
only
nothing.
the sacred area. Another tree which has been planted by our ancestors is that big tree, Mkungu, almond tree. The almond tree has been planted by our ancestors. Using fruits of the almond are edible. Also for human beings, monkeys, squirrels, birds. After eating, outer layer we break. We get the nut.
With the nuts inside.
Yeah, we eat the nut. In our village, we like to plant the tree because it grows very nice. It grows like an umbrella. So we like to plant them for
Good
garden.
for the shade as well.
Yeah. Has been planted there by our ancestors just as a mark, just as a sign to show off the sacred place. Where there is the tree, at the ground there is grave of magical object which has been buried by our ancestors. Also, this is our resting place of our forefathers. There's graveyards of our ancestors' bodies. So it's like there is combinations of shrines where our elders will go to make prayers and sacrifices. After our elders will make prayers and sacrifices, men like us, we take animals which have been sacrificed, we roast them there. Do you see ash from here?
Yeah,
Ash? Where is ash?
there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, let me take.
Here we can walk.
Yeah.
But who is taking care of the grapes?
I think nature. Only the forest
The nature.
or the elders.
But do you maintain them like?
Yeah, the elders. The elders, they are the people that they are involved. So this is the ash. This is the place we roast meat after being sacrificed. This is the place we make like barbecue. Yeah. So you can find all this is ash from centuries, but now it's going like a hill. Because of the rain, it's stacked.
Hey,
This is also evidence to show off that ocean used to be here. This is the evidence has been left behind. This is old Seychelles. This is the museum.
Wow, the energy is so strong here with all these rituals happening in the forest. This place is so special. I'm so thankful that I was privileged to be here.
Kule upotei. Yaani ina sababu kule kuna majina matatu.